I'm Amy the Bunny Lady, and this is my partner Elusive, Ellie for short. High five. Just one. There you go. Tooth problems are some of the most common in rabbits, so we're going to talk about what you can do to prevent tooth problems with your bunny. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We give tips and tricks for how to make sure you have a happy and healthy bunny in your home. So if that's the kind of thing you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscription button and the notification bell next to it so you never miss any of our weekly videos. Tooth problems are one of the most common illnesses that you'll find among rabbits, especially overgrown teeth. So rabbits have teeth that grow constantly, so they need to chew on things to grind them down. And if the teeth are not grinding down properly, then that means they will start to overgrow and turn into something like tusks. This can cause some serious problems, both with limiting your rabbit's ability to eat, but it can also cause infection and decaying teeth. There's a whole lot of problems that can come from your rabbit not having the proper length of teeth if it's not being ground down properly. Now, in some cases, this can be a genetic problem, or it can be caused from some kind of trauma where something pulls on your rabbit's teeth or pushes, or your rabbit gets injured and something pushes on the teeth. Something like that can happen, and in those cases, you need to work with your vet to see what the best solution is. Maybe your rabbit needs to go in for regular tooth trimmings, and in some cases, they may need to get their front teeth removed completely. I had a friend who one of her rabbits was born with teeth that were kind of misaligned. So they took out the front teeth, and rabbit was able to get used to just using his back teeth and his gums to eat just fine. However, in most cases, overgrown teeth is preventable if you give your rabbit a proper diet and enough to chew on. So here are some helpful tips that you can use to help prevent overgrown teeth with your rabbit and keep them having a nice shiny white smile. The first and absolutely most important thing that you need to do is make sure that you give your rabbit lots and lots of hay, an unlimited supply. Make sure that they never run out of hay. And so hay is very important for grinding down their teeth. So hay and grasses in general actually have these these microscopic spikes essentially on the blades of grass, or in this case blades of dry grass, that as your rabbit chews, they do a lot to keep your rabbit's teeth grinding down. It's not just the roughness of the hay, it's also these microscopic spikes on the hay that do the work. This is why wild rabbits who don't eat dried hay still keep their teeth trimmed, because they're eating grass, which has the same thing in it. And your rabbit eating a majority of hay all day long helps to keep the teeth from growing too long. Timothy hay is the best, but other hays like orchard hay or oat hay are also good options if your rabbit's pretty picky. You do want to avoid alfalfa hay unless you have a very young rabbit, because it's actually not a grass hay, it's a legume, and it doesn't have the same nutrients that your rabbit would need. It's better for baby rabbits because it can help them grow, but for adult rabbits it can end up causing obesity instead. So stick to grass hays like Timothy hay, orchard hay, oat hay, things like that. At the same time as you want to make sure your rabbit has plenty of hay so they never run out of hay, you also want to limit the amount of pellets you give them. I also go over this in my Diet 101 video for rabbits, but one of the many mistakes that people make with rabbits is that they give them too many pellets. They'll just give them a bowl full of dry food, whereas for the majority of rabbits, about a quarter cup of pellets is all they need. If you have a large rabbit, like a 10-pound rabbit, then you can give them more like half a cup, because giving your rabbit too many pellets will end up leading to obesity. So you do want to limit these. The other reason you want to limit the pellets is because, given the choice between hay and pellets, probably 9 out of 10 rabbits would choose the pellets. So you want to limit them so that your rabbit will end up eating the hay instead, because that's what they have available. Because the pellets don't have those little tiny microscopic spikes on them that will help to grind the teeth down. They don't really do a great job at keeping teeth trim. That's what hay's job is. Pellets will have a lot of the nutritional value in your rabbit's daily diet, the pellets and fresh leafy greens, whereas hay does a great job at keeping their digestion going and keeping their teeth healthy. You want to make sure that you keep the right balance. So limit the pellets to about a quarter cup a day and make sure that they have unlimited amounts of hay available. To help avoid tooth decay and infection, the best thing to do is avoid too many sweet treats. Now, it's okay to give your rabbit like a little piece of fruit every once in a while, or some like little pieces of dried fruit, but make sure you keep it to a minimum. And make sure that you avoid any kind of treats with added sugar in them. So like those yogurt treats, I generally recommend avoiding those because they have a lot of added sugar that are really not going to be great for your rabbit's teeth. If they have too many of those treats, even too many sugary fruit treats, can end up leading to tooth decay, especially if your rabbit is having other tooth problems. So it is best to avoid these in order to keep your rabbit's teeth healthy. And then the other thing that you want to do is to give your rabbit a variety of chew toys. Now, the hay is definitely way more important for them than chew toys. A lot of people get confused because they think the chew toys are absolutely necessary for keeping a rabbit's teeth trim. Really, the hay is doing the majority of the work. The chew toys are just kind of helping out a little bit. But giving them hay-based chew toys is a wonderful idea because then you get a toy for your rabbit and you get the hay for them. I recommend Small Pet Select for that. My rabbits love their toys. I'll leave a link for you in the description. But they are definitely worth checking out if you're trying to find toys your rabbit likes to play with. But also other toys like cardboard is actually great for rabbits to chew on. They will love to chew and dig on that, and that's not bad for their teeth. And it's not bad if they eat a little bit of it too. Other things like sticks, apple sticks, or willow sticks, those types of things are also good for rabbits to chew on. Wooden toys in general are also going to be good chew toys, good options for your rabbit. You can give them wooden furniture like this Heidi house, or I have a little hay rack or I have a couple hay racks that are wood that my rabbits will also chew on. That's also another way that your rabbit can have chew toys in their environment. The other thing that's very important is to make sure that you bring your rabbit in for their annual veterinary exam. So one of the things that your vet will be able to do is check on your rabbit's teeth. It's one of the most important things that they'll check on because a lot of times you don't really know your rabbit's teeth are starting to get overgrown, especially with the back teeth. You definitely want to catch that kind of thing early. But your vet will be able to also help you fix any diet problems or give you advice if they notice that your rabbit's teeth are not in the best condition. That's also another thing that you really want to do to help you catch anything early and not wait until your rabbit has severely overgrown teeth before addressing it and making changes to help them. And of course, don't forget to check out my merch. I have a lot of Funny Bunny shirts like this. This one's one of my favorites. You can check those out at my store, and I'll leave a link for you in the description below. There's a lot of different types of shirts, or sweatshirts, or mugs, or bags, a bunch of different things. So feel free to check that out. I've got a bunch of cute designs. And thank you so much for watching. I do hope that we will see you next time.